be shooting the daily vlog, but also gonna take you on a little trip with me while I go out and find a way to shoot exciting video to be part of our new YouTube, Twitter, Instagram ad. So we'll be shooting some interior video that'll get combined with some exterior video, which you've probably seen in the last two recent vlogs. But we're gonna do something different in this case. Rather than mount the camera inside the car, which can make the forward progression of the vehicle look slower. If you want to make the video that you're shooting of your car look like you're going really, really fast, even when you're not going insanely quick, is to mount the camera lower and closer to the ground. So what we have today is not shooting with one of my iPhones, because I'm not going to mount my iPhone on the outside of the car. That would be insane. What we're going to do is we're going to take this, which is a Sony response to the GoPro, and we're going to mount that on the outside of the car, really low. And for this, I am using my wife's BMW 335i GT. So you'll have to excuse me while this goes. I'll probably just stop this, or probably just edit it in post. But get out of the car and mount the camera on the lower front wing. So that'll end up shot in the next shot here. Okay, so now there are two hopes involved. A, that stays on the car while we do this, and B, that we get a nice clean stretch of road ahead of us, so that way this actually comes out decently. I hate it when people just speed up the video because you can always tell. So there's a Subaru that just went ahead, so we're gonna give that a second here. Oh, now there's a work van. Bollocks. Well, you're all seeing that. I don't know if you could see what I could see. So now let's, I think we can go for it a little bit here. I'm not really going that fast. You can hear it because the BMW is in Sport Plus mode. Oh, that was not a good noise. I hate the suspension in this car. Absolutely sucks. Way too sensitive, way too much travel. You hit a good bump and it always sounds like metal on metal. Even really when you're not going all that fast, or hitting all that big of a bump, really. And no, that wasn't a police officer. That was just some asshole who went out and bought a black Ford Taurus so he could pretend he's a cop. And landscaping company, here we come, right up behind him. But good enough. I think we got the exciting video we were going for. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull over and see if we still got that camera on there. Actually, just stick my head out the window here, make sure that's still there. Yes, it is. Actually, you know what? There's another hill over here that might make for some awesome video, so we're gonna go shoot that just in case I need something additional, right? Ooh, I can't believe, I always hate it when it makes that noise when you hit a bump. What's so funny is even the Corvette doesn't bang like that. Oh, BMW, if you're listening, a little bit stiffer shocks. And what's amazing is you never really have to think of a BMW as saying, yeah, that needs to be have a little bit stiffer suspension. In this case, yeah, BMW, you need a stiffer suspension on this thing. If I can bang the bump stop there, you really need to think about putting something just a little bit stiffer on here. All right. Now, the real question is do I go full childish and go all the way around the roundabout? Well, since I need to buy myself some time for those cars that are now ahead of me on this, I think I'm going to go all the way around. Woo! Here we go. Yes, officer, I know that was illegal. No, I don't. No, I don't. And by the way, I never have gone over the speed limit once in my life, even allegedly. I am Mr. Safety, Mr. Follow the Rules, and so apparently is this Ford Escape. I'm just going to pull over now because I just need to escape this guy. All right. I think we got it. I think we may have some good footage for a commercial. We did our job. Awesome. All right, so the video actually, the camera stayed on. Really happy about that. And because it actually was so successful with that, I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow with the Vet, because I think we can get some really nice video with that car as well. And I have some low slung camera video with that car, but I think now that we have now that I've updated the engine, I think I can actually get a little bit better stuff. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back, edit it. We have a call with one of the financial firms that we're working with to set us up for our essentially offering our first securities. So we're really looking forward to that. And I just finished editing our Mount Washington video, which that ran into some interesting problems. Before I switched over to using the Sony, which I should have used this on Mount Washington, I used my cheap GoPro knockoff. Well, we recorded the trip up and we recorded the trip down. It somehow decided to overwrite the trip up with the trip down. All the commentary is from the trip up. So what do? Well, you get really creative with your editing and you make it look like the video out of the car is the reverse, not out of the front camera, but out of the back. And yeah, it shows you make sure there are no cars in the video and it looks like you're driving uphill. So we'll see how that came out. It actually, I finished editing it a little while ago and it actually looks pretty decent. So I'm gonna post that up today. This will come out obviously tomorrow. There's always a 1-day lag on this stuff. And I hope you enjoy that. By the way, I don't think any camera will ever truly capture what it's like to drive up Mount Washington, because the camera unfortunately slows the speed down when you're driving fast, and it doesn't really communicate height that you really experience when you're actually driving up something like Mount Washington. So I really do hope that the video conveys the oh crap factor, the white knuckleness that you experience when you're going up that mountain. All right, guys. My name is Brian Miller, CEO of DriveLine, and you keep at it on the road, and I'll see you out there. Remember, when you're driving, just have fun.